Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Kingdom Come Deliverance, Blind. I need to turn... Actually, I think I made that mistake once before. I'm actually supposed to go through here. Because I'm going back to the tavern. Okay, so here and right. To the tavern where Ftitz and Matthew are. Because I gathered all of the things that are supposed to transform me into a quote-unquote real cuman, or at least what passes for a real cuman among the people who have never seen one. So that's probably going to be pretty hilarious. I'm looking forward to that.
God in heaven! Ambush!
Itt szép egy malac.
Okay. Where's the last cuman?
What's going on there?
He just ran away.
What's going on there?
Which I don't blame him. Like, I'm in full plate armor, and he wouldn't stand a chance. Well, you're welcome.
God save you.
I got fucking everything.
Wonderful. Come with me.
What's taking them so long?
I really don't know.
Ready? Good. Now put it on.
Oh, definitely an improvement. That's good.
That's really fucking good.
You don't think it's too much?
It's perfect. If I met you at night, I'd shit myself.
That's exactly what cumans look like.
Says the man who's never seen one.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what people think humans look like.
Yep, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all.
We're only just getting started.
Okay, so I have a Cuman disguise now. But what do you guys want me to do with it?
Jesus, what have you been up to?
See you later. Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
I want to achieve mastery.
You can't become a master overnight.
Well, I'll think it over.
So, can I not continue this right away?
Have you heard about anything interesting going on lately?
Just some talk about lost sheep and indecent wenches. Probably nothing to interest you.
Maybe later. I was thinking of something more in the line of work opportunities.
I don't really have anything specific right now, but I did hear about something interesting from one of your neighbors.
Who?
I don't know his name, but it was about as old as you. He said his family owned the Skalitz tavern.
Young Adam, then. And the interesting part?
He decided he wanted to go back home, see the damage and so on. And someone looted it right in front of his nose.
I know. I've met those scavengers before. It's not that interesting, just sad, really.
Well, it certainly isn't Christian. But the thing is, they were hiding money in that cellar of theirs.
And did he say where he was going?
He said he's going to Rattay, that he has some arrangements there.
It won't be easy to find him. Rattay's a little overcrowded nowadays.
Then you'll have to ask someone, won't you? Bloody hell. Do you want me to hold your hand while you do it?
I wouldn't count on it. The looters probably spent all of it by now if he crawled into the right tavern. And anyway, I'm sure they didn't exactly have the royal treasure hidden there.
This Adam said it was enough to fix a whole cottage, or to go exploring the world.
All right, but it still seems shady. And you haven't really given me much to go on.
Maybe, but I don't have anything better. Why don't you find him, and ask him, and see where it leads you?
I'll be on my way then.
Go, and ask him when you see him. Maybe you'll think of something.
Wouldn't you like a change? We're rebuilding Pribyslavitz, and I could use you in the new tavern.
Are you mad? I got the best in the province, and no one to tell me what to do. Why on earth would I change that?
Isn't there any way you could be persuaded?
Not a chance. Find someone else.
Okay, so I guess I'm going back to Rattay.
Jesus, what have you been up to? Good luck then.
I'm glad to see you.
You
You went to Skalitz on your own, didn't you? That took guts.
Not really. It took me a while before I could work up the courage.
That was sensible of you. I went back straight away, and I almost got killed.
I know. I heard. That's part of the reason I was so nervous.
And how did it go? Did you do everything you wanted?
There wasn't anything to do. Someone already did it before me. I wasn't even able to catch that thieving bastard.
What thief?
Some shady-looking character. Whole face smeared with soot. He shot out of the basement as soon as I went by and ran away with his loot. I got such a scare. I didn't think about running after him, and he stole absolutely everything, even our new kettle.
What did he look like?
I didn't get a good look at him. He was covered in soot, and his sack of loot was so full, he had the kettle tied to it on the outside. It was gleaming.
A sooty man, a big sack, and a new kettle. Of course, he could clean himself up and throw away the sack. Maybe it was a devil. Or a charcoal burner.
You know, it really could have been a charcoal burner. That sack definitely looked like a charcoal burner's sack, and there are a lot of those around Rovna, so he wouldn't have far to go.
What was it he took from your place?
I don't know. My father told me never to talk about it.
What harm is there in telling me now? I can't steal it. Someone got there before me.
That's true. My father hid some money and valuables there. There was a jeweled cross he wanted to give Bianca as a dowry.
What did the cross look like?
Why do you ask?
Well, if I saw it somewhere and...
What? You want to look for it?
Well, like I said, if I see it or hear something about it, we'll see.
That would be so kind. I've nothing left. If I had that cross, at least I'd have something to remember them all by. The cross itself was silver, and it had a small red ruby in the middle, like a heart. And it was hanging on a red string.
And did you tell the catchpoles about it?
I did. Alex asked me what happened and then sent me straight to them.
And what happened?
They said they were sorry, but they don't have anyone who could search all the houses looking for a kettle. So they told me if I don't know who it was, then there's nothing they can do. Goodbye.
Okay, I will go straight back to Skalitz, or rather, I guess to Rovna. There is a charcoal burner's, charcoal maker's camp. I will visit Pribyslavitz while I'm at it to render some more judgment.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I could hear you rattling a mile off in that armor.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to. Henry, do you think sometimes about how it was in Skalitz?
How do you mean?
Back then, before everything. When I was taking care of the hens at the mill, taking Sammy his lunch at the mines.
It seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
In the summer, I always took my shoes off and walked barefoot the whole way. And when it was really hot, I'd stop at the stream and stick my feet in the water for a while.
I had to make do with the tub in the yard when I was helping Pa in the forge. You know how hot it gets there in the summer? I always sneaked off if I could, even though I knew Pa would tan my hide when he came home.
I remember that. He was always looking for you all over the village, but you'd be hiding somewhere with Ftitz and Matthew. Me and the other girls used to follow you secretly, but we never told your pa where you were. And when he gave up looking for you, the three of you would go off to the woods to beat each other with sticks.
Yeah, we were playing at being knights. Jesus, I used to get black and blue from it. I can still feel some of the blows that big ox Ftitz landed on me.
No more playing at nights. Now you're practically a real one.
To be honest, I am pretty knightly. Like, despite the fact I have, I am no knight. I have not taken knightly vows, and I'm not of the nobility, so I sort of don't qualify. I think in spirit, I am actually kind of knightly most of the time.
Indeed, as you say, young damsel, I am the very soul of knighthood.
Ah, the noble Sir Henry of Balderdash, the very picture of manhood. Pray, what is your coat of arms, Sir Knight? A beer tankard? A pair of crossed chicken legs?
Such wicked words, you shameless wench. Being a knight is not about symbols, but about deeds. But my coat of arms should be a bolt of lightning above a stable.
I thought a knight was supposed to prove his manhood a bit differently than you with your lightning in the stable. And besides, it is unfitting to talk of such matters, lest there be complaints at the court that Sir Knight is wasting his strength on dallying with village girls.
Forgive me, fair maid. Love for you has clouded my reason.
Henry, you really are a donkey.
Home again. See you again sometime.
Yes, come by again.
Okay, I'll play Chumps a couple of times, as is tradition by this point.
Oh.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
I'd like to try Chumps one more time.
Of course. Ah, one more chump. Excellent. So how much will you bet?
No half measures. What's there to save for, anyway?
That's the betting over with. Now here are your errands. Good luck to you.
You've no chance against me, amateurs. Hit! Oh, well, I won't miss the next one.
I've got this easy.
I won't miss the next one. Got it! Bloody hell, the wind took it. Got it!
Got it!
Almost had it.
Time's up, folks. One last arrow, and that's it.
Another on target.
So, how did it go?
Well, it would seem you hit more than I ever have, which means I take my cap off to you, Henry. You're the finest archer I know. Here are your winnings, and stop by here again sometime. I have something you might be interested in.
You said if I came by, you'd have something for me.
So I didn't I? You've impressed me, Henry. I haven't seen such excellent bowmanship in quite a while.
Thank you.
In my younger days, I learned a certain trick. Then I fell in a ditch once, drunk, and injured my hand, so I can't do it anymore. But I can teach you the knack of it, if you like.
Really? Well, I'm certainly not going to say no.
Good luck, then.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. I don't want to play anymore. I've gotten a level, which is mostly what I was after.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take that! You call that combat? God! Assault! Well then, was it worth it? You're going to cry now? You asked for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the thief is supposed to have a new cauldron, among other things.
This one is old and scuffed.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Have you been to Skalitz lately?
What would I be doing there? Everything burnt down.
Someone saw a charcoal burner rooting around there.
And how does anyone know it was a charcoal burner? I'd like to know.
Well, they said he had a charcoal sack and...
Sacks aren't hard to come by. Especially around Skalitz. Anyone could have one.
Including the guilty man.
Or maybe it wasn't me, and you're looking for someone else.
All right, then. I believe you. So you probably don't know who it really was, do you?
No, I don't. There are plenty of charcoal burners round here, but who's to say it's one of them you're looking for?
Fine. Thanks, then.
Good luck to you.
Okay, need to find the pot. If I find the pot, it will narrow down the area in which I'm supposed to look.
This one has its best years behind it.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Have you been to Skalitz lately?
Skalitz? I thought that place burned down to the ground. What would I be doing there?
Someone there saw a charcoal burner rooting through the burned-out buildings.
Well, if you know who it was, then why have you come to me?
I don't know who it was, just that it was a charcoal burner.
And how do you know that? Because he was grubby from ash in the middle of a town full of ash?
No, because he had a charcoal burner's sack.
And that's your evidence? Anyone can get that. There's plenty lying around the forge, and there's a lot of people wandering around there.
Trying to throw the blame on someone else, are you? Forget it. You're gonna get what's coming to you, you thieving bastard.
No, I don't know who did it, but it wasn't me. I'm innocent, I swear.
If you only stop lying. I can see it in your eyes. You did something, and I'll get it out of you.
Please, no, I didn't do anything. I just found it. It must have fallen from someone else's sack, but I wasn't in Skalitz and I didn't loot anything.
A likely story. Though, if you had a sudden attack of conscience and gave it to me, I might just believe you didn't do anything wrong.
Here it is. Everything I have. Take it and leave me be. I didn't do anything wrong. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, I didn't exactly... I just wanted to threaten him so that he tells me which one of them did it. I didn't necessarily want to steal from him myself, because to be honest, that kind of makes me no better than he is. But I guess once I did that, I might as well threaten the rest of them. But it's, you know, the easiest thing would be to find the pot.
So, have you changed your mind about Skalitz?
Why would I change my mind? There's no reason I'd go back to that town of ashes.
Someone saw a charcoal burner rooting around there.
And how does anyone know it was a charcoal burner? I'd like to know.
Well, they said he had a charcoal sack and...
Sacks aren't hard to come by. Especially around Skalitz. Anyone could have one.
Including the guilty man.
Or maybe it wasn't me, and you're looking for someone else.
If you don't confess right now, you'll be eating ash too. They saw a man with this sack, and I don't have a problem beating it out of you.
Look, I really wasn't there. Even if you beat me, or let them take me away in chains, I'm still not the person you're looking for.
Fine then. But if anyone catches you trying to loot Skalitz...
They won't. I've never done it before, so I'm not going to start now. Take care now.
There aren't any more of them though, I don't think. There's still that Boria guy, but I can't talk to him. Oh, I guess there's still a hut over there. which I didn't even originally notice. I can't even inspect this pot. Oh.
A completely new kettle. Could it be the one stolen from Skalitz?
Yeah, probably. Where is the guy that lives here? That would be him, right?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Ah, you got a nice new kettle.
Yeah. It cost me a groschen or two.
Like hell it did. That cost you nothing but a bit of sneaking around.
What are you trying to say?
You robbed a man's home in Skalitz. He saw you. And they'll hang you for that.
All right. All right. Fuck. Yes, I took it. It didn't belong to anyone anymore, so what did it matter?
It did belong to someone, Charcoal Burner. It belonged to a boy who came back to look for his dead family's savings and didn't find anything. So?
I'm sorry about that. Take it then and give it to him. I hid it behind the cottage in the rotting tree.
I'll forgive you this time. But God save you if you try anything like this ever again.
Take care now.
Yeah, to be honest, it is a bit hypocritical of me, because I've been stealing from people who have been killed throughout the whole game. Like, the one thing I haven't done is rob actual graves. I've consistently refused to do that. But, you know, I did rob houses in Skalitz, for example, and the bodies of the people who were killed. So overall, it's a little bit rich for me specifically to be so... What? So far... So I'm currently over here. I guess it's pretty far into the forest. Like, I understood it from the way he said it, that it's like right behind his house. But it's... I guess it is behind his house, but, you know, quite a distance from it. A sack pulled from a stash behind the charcoal burner's house. It's full of groschen, but contains no jewels. Can I ask him what he did with the cross? Because Adam specifically wanted the cross to remember his family by.
And where's the cross?
What are you talking about?
You really want to try me? There was a cross in that hoard you stole, and it isn't here. So where did it end up?
I sold it. To the innkeeper.
Which one?
And Andrew. He has the inn between Tomberg and Neuhof. Good luck to you.
Okay. I'll take it back from him and bring it to Adam. Obviously, I feel like that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So I should be going upstream, which coincidentally is this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good day, Master Bailiff.
God be with you. What's the trouble?
Lame Agatha, that old crone who lives on the edge of the village.
What's she done to you?
Well, I thought you should know. She's getting mixed up in the herbwoman's trade and selling folk all kinds of ointments and potions.
What's wrong with that?
It's all a swindle and a cheat. She ought to be burned as a witch.
What do you mean, it's a swindle?
Because those mixtures of hers don't work. It's nothing but plain water with herbs and pork lard.
How do you know about it? Have you tried something from her yourself?
Me? Why would I? Well, that would be a sin, wouldn't it?
Well, I suppose she did something to you, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
She X'd my hens and now they won't lay. And she put a spell on her own so they lay double.
Okay, this is all nonsense, obviously.
Are you serious?
I swear by the Holy Mother of God, she put a spell on them.
What kind of ointments and potions are you talking about?
Oh, you know, potions for an aching head, women's pains, and herbs to make cows give more milk.
I don't think there's anything untoward going on here. Folk will always turn to quacks and herbalists for remedies. As long as they're hurting no one, leave them to it.
Witches should burn. You call that justice? Next time I'll go straight to the bishop.
Oh, good luck with that. Okay, I can't rule on anything more. Although I guess maybe I could if I slept until the next day, which I will do because it's annoying to travel at night.
Burn them down and they just sprout up somewhere else. That's not the half of it. What about the attack on Meroyed? While the lords are dealing with one lot of marauders in Pribyslavitz, there's another bunch pillaging somewhere else. There'll be no peace as long as Sigismund goes on ransacking Bohemia. Sure as the sun circles the earth.
You know how to lift a fellow's spirits.
What I heard about him, he's a right skinflint. And what did Betty have to say?
She was well pleased, as you can imagine. Even more when I told her.
Okay, so there's 71 people and the village makes 1600 groschen per day, which means I should be able to take some of this. Because it's pretty much self-sufficient. Not that I need the money, to be honest, but I sometimes use it for training and the like. Okay, there's no more judgment to be passed. I guess more time must pass before I'll be able to judge some other matter. So I'll be off, but but I will ride off in the next episode because this one has been long enough. So I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!